Hey up everyone, it's the Ox Panda. Welcome back to Integration by Past DX, where we've got a little tour to go on. So, in my little house, I'm still going to decorate this place, but in my little house we've got our stairs now. And we have a kitchen. So I've brought in all the crops that I've got, stuck them into there. I've got myself a toaster, the cooking table, some fish. I kind of made these, and I didn't need to. You got them as a reward for... so if you made the can in a jar, you got a sink. If you made the fridge, you got a heating unit and a cabinet. If you made the cooking table, you got another heating unit and an oven. I think that is supposed to be a fridge. There's a unit for the fridge that makes snowballs. And I think that's what that should have been. But we've got all this now. So we've got our cow milk jar, we've got our sink. Got all these recipes that we can cook. The cooker can run off RF, but we haven't got any RF power in here yet. So that's something that we're going to have to sort out when we get to Flux networks, because then I can just a wireless connection into here. As for outside, all those chests have gone. Our waste has got a nice little lamp on it as well now. So I do need to decorate out here a bit. Despite how long it took me to make all this, I'm going to tear all this down. Because I don't need all this farm for these. I do need a farm for the mystical agriculture stuff. But I'm going to do that in a more industrial fashion. We've got our lab, which has now a side room for the Fernator to generate power. And this is our little machine room. So we've got our energizing orb, we've got our press, we've got our alloyer. There's room for another machine here. But this is a nice little setup now. We've got our coke ovens, our crude blast furnaces. We have got steel now, so I can make steel plates and turn these into the advanced ones, which I will do eventually. In here, we've got our drawers for storage. There's a space here for our drawer controller. We've got chests with nicely organised and then a couple of barrels here for some of the excess stuff and for mystical agriculture. We've got this, which is technically a blueprint, but I want to take the lectern, put an enchanting table there. We've got our little enchanting corner. There's some magic stuff here. A little workshop side, so with furnaces, there's a charging station, barrel for all gadgets. There's workbench. Here we've got our smeltery, our anvil, parts chest, that which is going to need filling up again soon. A cast chest, so I can put on a cast in here safe. And obviously our outputs for these. I've got this side, I haven't set up yet, but our saws there. We've got one of the capsule farms back here, which I've tweaked a little bit inside. And so I'm going to tear down my farm there. I'm just going to plant some crops here that I need for food. Up here, I'm going to have a cornered off area for animals. And up here, I'm going to have the setup I've got with the cows there. So, baby gates, put the animals in here. I'm going to have a setup here for chickens. So then I've got a steady supply of eggs that I can store here. And animals that I can come in here, do what I need to do with to get my drops. And so I've got a nice little self-contained farming unit then. And our village has got a giraffe. It were in a capsule. I'm going to make it. So, now we need to crack on with what today's jobs are. There is something I want to do today before I do anything else. Because our Fernator is good for that boost of power that we need when we start running out of power. I kind of want a passive power gem. And immersive engineering has the perfect thing for it. I think it'll look quite nice sat in there. So, immersive has this block. It is that one. Kinetic dynamo. Redstone, some iron, and some copper wire, which is made from that. So let's grab some copper. There we go. Let's get these going. So you can make copper wire with plates and the cutters. If you make it with a wire mold, you get double the wires out of it. If we were to just take the plate mold out there, put that in, and that'll get some wires. So what else did we need? Iron, redstone. Do need some sticks, and we need so 3 iron, some redstone. Oh no, that's over here as well. Another piece of iron and some sticks. Right. And then turn that into one of those, and turn that into one of those. I have that kinetic dynamo. Now, this allows you to generate power. The circle here. And you've got these slots here, which is the power output. So I can generate power from rotary force. Immersive has 2 ways of doing rotary force. We've got a water wheel from steel, treated sticks, treated wood, and we've got a windmill made from windmill blades, treated wood, treated sticks. So let me just pick that back up. The windmill needs 8 of these. And a piece of iron. Now the water wheel does produce a bit more energy, but I kind of like the windmills better because they take up less space. Now I do need something to put this on, so I'm going to get myself a post. Where is it? There they are. A wooden post. So 2 treated fences and some stone bricks. So stones and bricks. Another one of them actually. I'll make a couple of these. That can go back in there, and then I've got some of these. Actually, I could really do it. Keeping with the aesthetic, kinda. Right, there we go. Oh, and then I need the way to turn the power off, which will be relays, connectors. I've already got some more of that cable. I also need a battery. So before I do this, I do want to make an energy cell. Crafting stoof. So I want one of those. To turn into one of those, I need some of those. So I can't turn into one of those. I'll have to make the bog standard one. So I need 4 iron plates. And then when I've got 2 of these, I can turn it into that one. Oh, let's make another one. So I could just set some more iron plates off later. Right. So that's one of those. That's 2 of those. And that is that one. Right. So I'm going to disconnect this for now. Do it right here. Right. Put our battery there. So that has got no charge in the battery at the minute. Let's go upstairs. Where is it? It's there. So let's do one here. And 2, 3. We'll put our post down. Now, cool thing about posts is they can be climbed like a ladder, which I think is pretty damn useful. Right, that puts our connect down one. Now, where the hole is, put your windmill blade. Oh, it has a windmill. And that's now generating power. So I'm going to put that there and that there. Will the cable go straight from there to there? Yes, it will. So that'll do for now. And that, as you can see, is generating power. It's not very quick, but it's passive power. So when I'm not doing anything, it can be generating. Now, see how quick that's going up at the minute? It's not very quick at all. To speed this up, get industrial hemp, which I'll be plant. Like that. And this industrial hemp can be turned into fabric. The fabric can be turned into sail. So let's get the rest of the fabric we've got here. Turn this into stuff. Whoops. I've got 4. So I do need 4 more, so we'll have to grow some more hemp. But what this means is when I go back up here to the windmill, I can right click it and it'll add wind to the sails, and now it's spinning faster. It is also generating faster. you can also dye the windmills as well. So you can, if you click on the individual blades with dye, you can dye them all different colours. That is wind power. Now, I probably want to get another one here as well, just so that I can double up the passive. But that is a nice little help. Now that Fernator's burning, it'll fill that up a bit quicker. But what I can always do is, rather than that connecting there. Oh, actually no, that just goes straight to sky, doesn't it? Oh well, it'll do. It'll fill that up. Once that's full, I could probably just take all the fuel out of this and just use that in emergencies when I need to power these for a long craft. But 1 million power in that should be enough to keep all these running quite a while. And that's only got a 10k. Yeah, I think that'll be good for now. I mean, this whole setup will probably get vastly upgraded before long. And probably moved around a little bit so things are a little more convenient. I mean, I can't go any further up because they're the stairs that... It's these stairs. And I can't... Can I make voice... Oh, I don't know. I could rejig this, but... Yeah. Sounds like a lot like too much effort right now. But that is wind power. So let's throw some of these back in here. Right. So with that done, and oh, we get a second dynamo as well, and more windmill blades. Oh well, I mean, I've got stuff now. I just need to put the pieces down to set up a second windmill, and maybe even make, because I've got the blades, make a third windmill. But yeah, that sit all that in there for now. I'll see to that later. So we are back in the stars, aren't we? Oh pal, the one thing I did realise I forgot to do was make this. So I'm gonna, before I go on to the next thing, we're gonna make this. Super alloy needs energy, aluminium and steel. So that is our steel. 16 of that. We've got silver, copper, lead, tin, aluminium. 16 of that. And that is the input. You are working. That should give me... You get 4 per craft. Oh, right, I didn't realise it was that. Oh, but 3 steel, 1 aluminium. Okay, that's fair enough. And then we need some copper wire. We know how to make that. Some glass and some redstonium crystals, which is just redstone in the empowerer. You go in there. You go in here. They can go back away again in a bit. So we need a fuse made like this, which goes on to make one of these, which this is our industrial contraptions, when I put the words out of my mouth. So these are going to go into a lot of machines, some of which, like the extruder, which isn't on here, but the roller is, and the roller's pretty handy. It's definitely a smaller way of doing that. But that gets us biscuits, some plates, some experience, and some aluminium seeds. Which I'll immediately go and plant up here. No idea what that does. I shall have to check that out. But I think that's going to be it for today. So that means we've officially done this chapter. Oh. We have logistical sorters added to this chapter. Holy crap and a cracker, that's complex. But that is mechanisms, item pipes. And I love these things. And the logistical sorter ooh. I mean, that is your first item sorting before you get to pipes. Well, I could craft that. I don't think we're going to use it, but I'll craft that. Give me another machine box, some LV cable. I'm going to need a new thing for them, but I would be so tempted to dive straight into getting a jetpack, but that's going to come after we've done star power. Right, that's it then. So, yes, thank you for joining me, as always. Let's just chuck all those in there, apart from the crystals, which goes in that one. Let's go back in there. Let's go back in here. Nope. And that biscuit can go in that. Right, yeah. I haven't gone on to that yet because it's not necessarily a question of this thing, but it does lead to some extra stuff that can be good. I am going to look into it because it's going to how I'm going to use me do my industrial foregoing automation. Just not yet. Something I want to work out off camera, and then I'll do it on camera. But for now, thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure as always. Don't forget, link in the description for the Discord, link in the description for twitch.tv/YorksPanda, where you can watch play games live as well. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. You guys have a good one. Take it steady. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.